all this. Someone will tell you, some people will lose memory. Someone will tell you, I'm always so forgetful. And they are not actually aware that part of that could be that their bodies are filled with a lot of toxins. And so they need to, get them out. Some people will not sleep. Someone will tell you, you know what, I don't know what is happening to me. The truth is, I do not sleep, you know, and that is a fact. So back in our minds, we shall truly know what we need to do about this. We talked about headaches, talked about exhaustion, that is fatigue, basically weight, constipation. Someone will tell you, you know what, I'm really not moving out. When I go, I take donkey years. Now, all that, we need to look back and see how we can be able to help. All right, muscle aches, skin disorders, irritability, all those are signs and that our bodies are filled with a lot of toxins. And very important to note. Why? Because unless we are able to identify some of these signs, then we can hardly help people. So moving forward, what are some of the ways to detoxification? Okay, I know we are aware of all this. Kindly, what do you think are some of the ways that we can use to detoxify our body? Yeah, because as much as there is a challenge, but there is always a solution. Where there is a problem, there is a solution as well. So from your own point of view, kindly through our chat, what do you think are some of the ways we can use to detoxify our bodies? Okay, yeah, kindly share, don't you worry. We all have to learn through this sharing. Okay, let's see. Regular fasting, fantastic. Dr. Eseza talks of regular fasting. I know some people it's tight to fast, but man, if it is part of the solution, we have to go for it. Then MRK talks of taking lots of water. That is very true. Stella talks of juicing. William talks of regular exercise. Okay, so as Mr. Kenya, that is very true. All that is part of the solution for trying to detoxify our bodies, and then they are free of these toxins. And you guys have actually you've taken all my answers. Okay, just like you said, enough rest. Excuse. Enough rest is very key. Why? Because it gives the body ability to revive, to renew itself. A lot of processes take place in the body to cleanse it when we are resting. So that's why it's very important to rest, so that we give our bodies an opportunity to clean itself and free itself from all those toxins. We talked of physical exercise. Definitely, this is true. For example, when you look at different ways our bodies do excrete, they do excrete through the skin. And whenever we do this exercise, we sweat out. That is very, very important, because as we are sweating, some of the toxins are actually getting out of our bodies through the sweat. So that's why it's very important to take it as a personal initiative. It's not easy, but it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of discipline to do exercise. Okay, one may not do it. For starters, if one hasn't been, perhaps they can actually start it gradually, maybe 3 times a week, and they keep on, growing it until they feel it is at the level they desire. So exercise is very key. And then also talked of good or healthy diet. When we eat well, we shall actually have an opportunity to detoxify our bodies. So these are the major 3 factors, and definitely all the others will fall under these 3 categories of detoxification. So very, very important to consider them highly. And moving on, what is particularly the role of nutrition to toxins in the body? And of course, according to research, specific nutrients play a key role in eliminating toxins or free radicals from the body. And these basically include the vitamins, the minerals, the proteins. and others, they do play such an incredible role to actually help the body eliminate the toxins. Because that's where you find the antioxidants, very key, very key. Most of the fruits and vegetables, very key for detoxifying, That's why all of us, we are advised at least 30% of our meals on a daily should be consisting of the fruits and vegetables. Okay? But now the question is, are we really doing it? So that is a challenge that is existing with us, but nonetheless, we have a solution. And of course, as some of us could be knowing already, how best should we conduct ourselves on a daily, in as far as daily nutrition is concerned, to ensure that we detoxify through a healthy diet. This is how we are supposed to conduct our daily diet. Do lots of exercise, at least 40% whole grains, 30% fruits and veggies, 20% protein, and at least sugars. But of course, as we are all aware that our typical lifestyle is actually where we invert this pyramid. Not because we desire, but because situations do not allow us to eat right. And that's why through our partners of Neolife, courtesy of our scientific advisory board, they came up with a way to bridge this gap, so that whatever we are missing in as far as nutrition is concerned, we are able to catch up through our supplementation. And at the core of this supplementation, or at the starting point of this detoxification, is at the cellular level. That's why we say detoxification actually starts at the cellular level, because unless our body cells are able to allow the nutrients and the wastes in and out respectively, then there can't be detoxification. Now, that's why TreeNN plays such a great role in actually starting this detoxification exercise, because it opens up our body cells, so that our cell membrane is so permeable, and then the nutrients are able to enter and the wastes are able to get out. Okay, and this is where detoxification starts from. So if there is anything that someone is going to use to actually help them detoxify their bodies, the starting point is our TreeNN. I'm sorry I used this old version because I thought it was giving me a better view of this cell here. Because the way we eat, our body cells are not allowing food and other nutrients to enter. And at the same time, the wastes are not getting out. Now, this is not good at all. When you have such a cell in combination with all the other intoxications, now big problems will come. Okay. However, when we bring in our TreeNN and it is able to soften up this cell membrane, and then there is the permeability of both nutrients and wastes in and out respectively, now that's where detoxification starts from. So if there is any product that every one of us is going to consider in as far as detoxification is concerned, at the foundation is TreeNN. Okay? Why? Because TreeNN opens up the whole process. And definitely from TreeNN, we shall also look at other solutions. Okay, we shall also look at BetaGuard, very key for detoxifying heavy metals from the body. Fiber is like a sponge. When you immerse a sponge in water, definitely it absorbs. So that's how fiber works. That's why when we are using it, we should use it with lots of water, so that it's able to absorb all those toxins and then eliminate them accordingly. Gallic-allium complex, very key, especially for detoxifying or taking away some of those parasites, very key, okay, as part of the detox program. Chelated zinc is also very, very important, especially when it comes to detoxifying the skin. Last but not least, multimineral alfalfa for replenishing the lost vitamins and minerals in the process of detoxifying. And stage 6, which shouldn't be used consistently though, which highly helps in at the last stage of detoxification. And these are some of the key benefits that actually will come when we detoxify. It purifies the bloodstream, it reduces the sugar levels, it improves vision, it clears the skin. There is a lot of deworming. Someone will tell you that, I have developed this belly, but sometimes this belly could actually be because of the accumulated parasites. So this detoxification program is very good. It cleans the kidney and liver of toxins. Look, if someone wants to have quality hair, someone, it's very good for that. Then flat lines disappears. It improves white eyes. This is very evident. Actually, I have one of my recent customer. He used to have red eyes, and I started him on this detox program. Today, he is very grateful. Strengthens the hormonal system. It increases the body energy. And all we are saying is that a great start supplementation is attributed to detoxification first. That's why when someone gets to me and they are saying, right, I really want to start supplementing, but how can I start? Now, I always advise them to start with detoxification, because I'm sure to a bigger extent that they have perhaps not detoxified before, and yet they have experienced all these intoxicants from all that time. Okay, so when someone starts with the detoxification, that levels the ground, so that by the time we bring in all these other supplements in the later time, we are very sure that we are on a fertile ground and there will be more effectiveness, okay, in as far as these supplements and their purpose for them using sun. Now, of course, one of the questions someone might ask is, how often must one detoxify? Now, that truly is highly dependent on the level of toxicity. Okay. For example, if you find someone who is working in a chemical factory or industry, those people are highly subjected to toxins on a daily. Look at people who are selling these agricultural agro input, inhaling these fumes. Those people need to detoxify more. And then the other question we could wonder, when did I or my client last detoxify? Now this applies to all of us. Let's be guided by this question to learn where to start from to our immediate customer. And ladies and gentlemen, all we are saying that let us feel better, let us look better, let us live better, let us all detoxify. Thank you so much for being part of this wonderful training, and I'm glad you have picked one or few things. Kindly let's go and apply it. Challenge yourself to talk to someone about our detoxification program today, so that you can have value for this meeting. Thank you so much for joining in. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. All right, back to you, Mr. Gembe.
Recording stopped.